Welcome to today's discussion on the topic of rugby cleats versus soccer cleats. Both of these sports require specific footwear for optimal performance and safety. While both sports may seem similar in terms of their requirements for cleats, there are key differences between rugby and soccer cleats that we will explore in this video. So grab a seat and let's dive in. The design of rugby cleats and soccer cleats differ significantly. Rugby cleats are typically longer and more substantial, with more studs on the bottom of the shoe. This is because rugby players need to be able to maintain traction on a muddy and uneven playing surface. In contrast, soccer cleats have fewer studs, and they tend to be shorter and lighter. This allows soccer players to move more quickly. The playing surface in rugby and soccer is another key factor that influences the design of cleats. Rugby is typically played on a grass surface that can become wet and muddy, which means that rugby cleats need to be able to grip the ground securely. In contrast, soccer can be played on a variety of surfaces, including grass, artificial turf, and even indoor courts. This means that soccer cleats need to be adaptable to different surfaces. Both rugby and soccer have different positions that require specific footwear to maximize performance. In rugby, forwards tend to wear boots with a higher cut that provide more ankle support and protection. On the other hand, prefer lighter and more flexible boots that allow them to change direction quickly. In soccer, defenders and goalkeepers often wear cleats with thicker soles for added protection and stability, while forwards and midfielders prefer lighter and more streamlined cleats that allow for faster movement. Rugby players need to protect their feet from the impact of tackles and collisions, which means that rugby cleats are often made with thicker materials to absorb shock. In addition, rugby cleats need to have a strong grip to prevent slipping, which can lead to injury. Soccer players also need to prioritize safety with cleats that offer protection and support for the feet and ankles. Rugby cleats tend to be more expensive than soccer cleats, due in part to their more substantial construction and the materials used. Soccer cleats, on the other hand, can range from budget-friendly options to high-end models that are priced similarly to rugby cleats. Rugby cleats tend to be more durable due to their thicker construction and heavier materials, which can withstand the wear and tear of frequent use. However, they also require more maintenance to keep them in good condition, such as cleaning them after each use and treating them with waterproofing spray. Soccer cleats, on the other hand, are typically easier to maintain and clean, but may not be as durable as rugby cleats. While performance and safety should always be the top priority, many players also want to look good on the field. Soccer cleats tend to come in a wider range of colors and styles, making it easier to find a pair that matches your personal style. Rugby cleats, on the other hand, tend to have a more traditional and rugged appearance, with fewer options for customization. Overall, both rugby and soccer cleats are designed to meet the specific demands of each sport. Rugby cleats tend to be more substantial and have a greater number of studs to provide grip and support on a muddy playing surface. Soccer cleats, on the other hand, tend to be lighter and more streamlined to allow for faster movement on a variety of playing surfaces. Ultimately, the choice between rugby and soccer cleats will depend on your individual needs and preferences, as well as your budget. Thank you for watching, and we hope this video has been informative and helpful.